All right. Good afternoon. Welcome to the New York session. I hope you are doing well. All right. So let's start with the dollar index as usual. Okay. So the dollar index, we did reach the level that I was expecting them to reach, which is the OT area. Yesterday I was thinking they were gonna break this high, but price failed to do that. And looking at how price is shaped right now, they've gone for the OT area, which is basically what was meant to happen anyway. So now I'm watching to see this New York session, what's gonna happen. So we are in discount, and we are inside that weekly fair value gap. So the weekly fair value gap, that is a weekly fair value gap over here. We've almost completely closed that in, or rebalanced it, and then we've seen a potential rejection. So far nothing really yet, hence this New York session is gonna give us everything that we need. So I'm watching the New York session to see what price is gonna do. Now this is where it's gonna require a little bit of patience, because under normal circumstance today we are meant to have some news event, which is the CPI. We are meant to have the CPI news was meant to be released today, but due to the shutdown of the US government, we are not gonna get any movement. But we will still wait and see what is going to happen at 1:30. So at 1:30 we will find out whether they're going to release this news event or not, and then we will take it from there. So with that said, euro is in the premium level. The last up candle has been touched. I wanted them to go up just a little bit more to here. I wanted to see them go up just a little bit more to that area, and then I'll start looking for potential rejection. So today being Thursday, we've had Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday all going up. Let's see if price will begin to reject for us to get a movement to the downside. Okay, so watch that area right here. Okay, so British pound, yesterday I spoke about selling, taking partial below this low, and then leaving the rest to continue going down. I did get the partial. I placed my stop loss to break even, and we've just come, and I think my entry was in here. Yeah, in here. So we did close me out at break even after taking the partial. Then now I'm watching, okay, because it's either we're gonna take out this high and then start going down, or based on dollar index we will continue down, and then this will go up a little bit more. But right now, as it stands, it looks like they will come for this equal high. It looks like it'll come for that. So I'm gonna watch this New York session to see what's gonna happen next. Do they take it out and then reject, or do they take it out and then continue going higher? I would like to see what price is gonna do. So for today, maybe sit on your hands on the British pound, because Euro pound is kind of giving a rejection. Yesterday was a beautiful trade. Had a nice trade here, and then price went up. I took partial, actually closed the trade because I didn't like the way it's trading above this high, right? As soon as we went there, it came back down, and then it went up this morning and then started rejecting. So I felt like maybe they want to come back to this fair value gap again. Okay, they want to come back to this fair value gap and then continue going up. Or it could be a reversal, as in a pullback where they come, but I don't think that would be the case. So I'm out of this trade, and I'm gonna watch to see how we proceed, because this is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. It could be high of the week, and then Thursday, Friday, we stay there. Next week we dip into this and then resume going up again. Hence I'm gonna stay on the sidelines. I'm gonna stay put and then wait till I get a clear confirmation, and then I'll re-engage again. But yeah, yesterday was a really nice trade from here. Gold tearing up. I think we've gone through the fair value gap on the lower time frame. I had a beautiful entry here, and then I had another entry here, and like I did mention, they were going to trade to that area, and then we'll see what's going to happen. But they traded through. So what I did was I anticipated the main threshold to act as resistance and continue going up, and that is what happened. So currently I'm bullish on gold, expecting them to continue going up to take out this equal high. So that means any H4 down candle will be protected. Yeah, that was the resistance I was talking about at the main threshold. So we are going to expect them to continue going up. This was the accumulation, and then accumulation, and then another accumulation here. So with the weekly profile, maybe today we'll give a fair value gap here, and then that will be it. Tomorrow might not continue, we might just pause, and then next week we come back into this and then expand up again. So gold, we are going back to the 4.382, and potentially might reach a 4.5 as well, because if we project these two down candles to the downside, if we project these two down candles to the upside, that might give us the 4.5 level. Okay, 4.5 is right here, so we might even go beyond that. Okay, so gold, we are bullish. We are looking for higher prices. Crude oil, yesterday absolutely wrecked. I had a buy, and then as soon as I bought it, price never even blinked. It just went straight through it. So I took a loss on that, and then now I'm currently on the sidelines, because what I was anticipating was a run below previous week low and then a move back up here. But since it did go through it like the gap. I'm sorry, the down candle did not exist. The gap did not exist. I'm currently on the sidelines because on the weekly chart we have this down candle as an auto block, so we could still respect that and come up here, or even above this high before resume going down. From the daily perspective, with today's candle, it could be that we are coming back down here, but at the same time, because of the weekly, it could go back up again because of the down candle prior to the move up. Hence, it's a little bit tricky with yesterday not going for that previous week high. That is why I'm going to be on the sideline. Okay, so crude oil, watching to see what's going to happen. ES still bullish, expecting this as our upside objective. I like the fact that they're taking away previous candles low. It's looking as if they want to come inside this gap. Okay, it's looking as if they want to come inside that gap, but that doesn't change the entire narrative of price going up. Okay, it will just be a pullback and continue going up. So what I'm watching now is this fair value gap. Is it going to hold and send price up, or are they going to break it? If they do, it doesn't mean we are going down. Okay, it just means that they want to trade back inside this area. All right, and then we will resume going up again. But I prefer not. I prefer them to go up from here. So let's see what price is gonna do, if they're going to stay inside the gap and send price up, or are they going to come down here. We will see this New York session, because today being Thursday, we could form the high of the week and then not look back again, and then next week we go back up. From the weekly perspective, this is absolutely possible, but not the best, because we want this week to trade all the way up and close above this. This will confirm this as the low of the month, and then we continue going up. So yeah, I'm watching. A lot of patience is required for ES today, between today and tomorrow, or between now and 1:30, because like I said, the news event, maybe it will not come, but price will still move. Okay. The other one is the dollar Swiss. I think dollar Swiss, I spoke about price coming here. It did yesterday. We started rejecting, and this morning we've slammed down again. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, all going down. I'm patiently watching to see if that will be the low of the week. I like the energetic move. From a RSI perspective, this has given a sign of reversal, because we have this low and a lower low, and we make a lower low here. So that is giving me hints that this drop here is likely a buy. So I'm watching, do we climb back above it? If we do, I'm gonna buy, and then I'm gonna aim for this high, because that's a pullback, and we go back up again. Dollar yen, we are still looking for higher prices. Nothing has really changed. There might be another phase of accumulation today, and then we resume going up. So again, watch the New York session. If we trade through that down candle, that can act as support, and then we buy with our stop loss below, and then resume going up again. Aussie dollar, nice rejection. That's also giving a potential vibe of we going back down, because that's the target over here. So I'm watching this one too. That has got to OTE 70.5. If we get this candle to close within the next 36 minutes, that would be nice, and then we can look for a continuation to the downside. All right, and then Aussie CAD, same thing. From the weekly perspective, I think I like that they've taken our previous week high, so a close below this candle would be nice, and then that can give us a potential move back down. Not the highest probability trade, I mean in terms of selling, because seasonally this time of the year the CAD is weak, hence Aussie goes up, Aussie CAD goes up, but the structure right now is not looking for that. Okay, the structure is looking for price to come here, hence when this candle closes, that can become an auto block, and then you can look for a short. Now as a trader, you need to have a trigger, what you're waiting for. Now if you don't, you're always going to be in a state of, I would say, anxiety, but you're going to be worried. One, you're going to be impulsive. Two, you're going to be you have FOMO, fear of missing out. So you need to know what you're looking for and when it's on the chart, because if you don't, these are the symptoms. So the whole week, when the market opens, you need to have what exactly you're looking for. Don't be reactive. Okay, don't react, because reactiveness leads to you being moved by your emotions, and sometimes that can be a trigger for the market to catch you off guard and then use, obviously, manipulation tactics on you. So you need to understand, okay, when the week starts, what exactly am I looking for, and can I see it when it's happening? What am I trying to say? Personally, if I'm trading short this week, this is what I'm looking for. Okay, so at the beginning of the week, I think here, that's Monday. I'm not even looking at it on Monday, so forget that. Tuesday, we went down. Wednesday, we went sideways. So I'm looking for this particular pattern, right, where we take out high and then we close at least on a H4, giving a bearish order block. That, once it appears, this is when I engage. Until then, I'm just watching, I'm just chilling, I'm doing stuff. Okay, same thing with the British pound. If you go back to the British pound, right, yeah, I was waiting for that, and then when it came, I took that trade. Okay, if you don't have something like that, you're always going to be impulsive. You're going to always chase the market. Okay, so that is why before the week starts, you need to have a plan you're going to execute. Am I bullish? Am I bearish? Am I expecting price to go up? Am I expecting price to go down? Based on that, then you derive your plan. Okay, I'm gonna wait for price to reach this level, and when we get there, then I'll wait for market to give me a sign, then I'll take a trade. If you don't have something like this and you just wait for the market to open and you're looking at a chart expecting something to happen, market will drive you crazy. Right, the market will drive you crazy. And the reason being, you are going to be moved impulsively, looking at what the chart is doing, and any spike, any big move will catch your attention. And most of the time, manipulation is being done when the big moves happen. So when you get caught into any big move, then it will draw you to the chart. You think something is happening, you engage, and then it takes you out. Why? Because you were looking at the chart from an impulsive state. You didn't have any plan. Okay, so the long story short, have a plan. Okay, so that completes me looking at these stuff. Let's go to Bitcoin. I think yesterday we spoke about this, that price was gonna go down. It did that amazingly. I was looking for it here, and then it just dropped, taking out that equal lows. Today, same thing. We're gonna continue going down, so expect a continuation to the downside. This is just a pullback to a nice bearish order block, so expect Bitcoin to resume going down to attack this low. Same thing with Ethereum. We're gonna continue going down. Solana, same thing. We're gonna continue going down. Even if it comes up, we have a fair value gap here that will stop price from going up, and then it will continue going down. Ripple, I think that one I mentioned to stay away because we have not gone below any down candle. The order flow still acts as down candle supporting price, so stay away from that. Hype, we are gonna keep going down. I think hype is a nice one to sell to attack that previous week low. Okay, and then AI16, I think that symbol I need to, okay, I have to communicate. Let me see if I can communicate over here and then see if they can. Okay, I've communicated to the team. They'll find me another one similar to AI16Z because this symbol, it says doesn't exist, so I need to get one. I think the last time I was using this one, but it's still down, not doing much, but I don't know if that is real or not, so I'll wait for the team to bring up one and then I'll use it going forward. Chart key, I think this area, that's what I'm expecting price to come to, and then once we get there, I will see what price is gonna do next. Okay, so tone of the cryptocurrencies bearish, starting from Bitcoin, looking for sell. I think Bitcoin and hype looks like a real deal for today for a selling opportunity. Targeting previous week low, targeting previous week low. Okay, and then again, dollar index, we didn't have any movement. The news event, which was CPI, let me see, yes, it wasn't CPI, it was quite a lot of them. I'm watching it from my FX book because the other website have is not there. And then we also have an internal market release from our own website or our own site. And yes, they did not get released, so nothing really happened on the Dixie. So we are going to rely on just pure market movement. So let's see this New York session. Now, from the H4 perspective, I like the fact this candle printed an up candle. So we might hold on to that because it's taking out this low. So we have this low, that low being taken out. Hence, it's likely gonna go up. Okay. So now, British pound, euro, we might start coming back down again. Okay. All right, and then like I said, these two looks great for SL. I like those two. Okay, so that is that for now. I'll see you same time tomorrow for another session. Until then, have a wonderful day. I'll see you soon.